I do just listed cards. Like I've gotten business off of them. And again, remember you're trying to get additional business from the neighbors and where you have your listing. So, this is promoting yourself. This is what I'm going to do for your listing if you hire me to sell your property. So this is something that's actually on VAgent, on the Marketing Center. You go under marketing materials. This is called Arrow One, just listed. This is just the one that I've picked. I use it all the time. There's a couple of things that I've changed from it, just like, Donna's got me into tweaking things left and right, like 1 centimeter here and there. But, right, exactly. But so I added this little, download my free home search app logo. And then another thing that I learned is do not have the return address lower on the left-hand side than the mailing address, because when it goes through the bulk mail, because I always do at least 200 properties so I can get the bulk mail rate, it reads the lowest zip code. So if your return address is lower than the mailing address, all of your postcards are going to come back to you at your office. So make sure that your return.
That's a good learning
It's happened.
right?
Yep, it happened. That was a big pain in the butt.
Never knew that.
So I, put the Avery House return address at the very, very top of the postcard. So those go out on, if you're doing an open house on Sunday, those I always send out on Wednesday or Thursday. Okay. Again, very important why you need to have your photography appointment as close to the beginning of the week. Yeah, as close to the beginning of the week as possible, so that you can go on the market later. So usually for about 200 homes, the bulk mail that and the paper, maybe like $70. Okay, so you just spent $70 on that. Okay. Yes,
ma'am.
How
do you decide? Do you only send 200 or do you send more? And how do you decide who?
If there are, if in the neighborhood, if there's not 200, then I'll do like a radius until I get as close to 200 as possible. But I've sent out as much as 500. For an open house and just listed, I thought that was a little much because the places that I was hitting, it wasn't like it was a single family home surrounded by townhomes, and so that would have been a move up area. I had a listing in Aquia Harbor, and you can't go like a quarter of an inch out and not have more than 200 things. So I was just doing the race. I was like, dee, dee, trying to only get a certain number of streets, because I was like, I am not sending out 1,000 postcards that I just listed one property in there. So, but I'll use the map search, and I'll go out if there's not 200, if I just do a search by the neighborhood in the tax records.